I'm looking forward to it, and looking forward to being out west. Today's the day. I am leaving for my cross-country trip. I'm trying to decide where exactly I want to stay tonight. I believe it's going to be somewhere near Memphis, Tennessee. And then the next day it'll be somewhere in Oklahoma, and then the third day I'll be there. So that's the plan. It's a super nice day out. I'm just at a gas station right now, but it's right at 60 degrees, right around there. I love that my car's empty. I know this is probably a weird thing, but it's so satisfying to me that I've got my backpack and the rest of everything's in the trunk. It's not even a full trunk. I'll see if I can post a picture of it on this video. I don't know how I'm going to be edited on the road, but it feels very freeing. Feels very peaceful. I don't need a desktop computer. I don't need a million phones. I don't need technology. I don't need this stuff. I'm bringing the bare minimum of what I need, and that's it. All right, so I've decided where I'm going to go tonight. It is a state park in Memphis. Well, obviously not in the city, but it's a good 10 hours away. Sorry for the black bars. Yeah, it's a good 10 hours away. So I'm leaving a little bit late, but that's okay. I'll get there at like 10 p.m. I'll just sleep and then start tomorrow. And then by tomorrow night, I'll be in Oklahoma. So I don't know what I did with to make my phone overheat this much, but it's like no flash, it's too hot, can't back anything up, it's too hot, can't charge, it's too hot. And I'm like in a vehicle, like I'm not even doing anything, and it's like 65 outside. I am in the sun, but still, I don't know why it's doing that. So all that to say, I actually changed my mind, and I am going to, I don't know if you can see it, or if I should even show it. But I'm going to a slightly closer RV park. It's like $45 a night, so it's a little bit higher than I was hoping to spend. Usually they're like $20, $25, but that's fine. I mean, it's way cheaper than a hotel would be anyway. Also, from my Galaxy S22 Ultra, you can tell from the 60 FPS, I don't shoot that on the Pixel. This has Wi-Fi. There's Wi-Fi, there's a bathhouse, there's like all kinds of stuff. It's literally like I'm just sleeping outside at like a hotel. Like, this is not going to be like roughing it, really. That seems, I mean, it's going to be cold, it's going to be outside, but like there's a bathhouse and there's Wi-Fi here at the park. I mean, that makes sense, but I never thought of it that way. I always do this. I leave and I'm like, oh, I can drive 10 hours, no problem, which I can. But then I realize I'm going to be there at 10 p.m. and I have to set up the tent and then eat, and then it's going to be cold, and apparently it's supposed to snow tonight. It's like 65 right now, 70 degrees. I mean, you can see it. My phone's overheating, and it's going to snow tonight and be like 2 inches, which is fine. I have a sleeping bag that's warm enough, but I don't really want to get there at 10 p.m. and then spend an hour and a half trying to do all this stuff, you know what I mean? So I was like, you know what, I'll just have a lighter day, officially start tomorrow. I'll be about 5.5 hours away instead of 10 hours, which is, might add a day of driving, but it's, the whole point of this vacation is to like chill out and no pressure and do whatever you want to do. So that sounds fun. I'm going to be there at 6:37 instead of 10, which is a pretty big difference. I mean, it's probably still going to be dark. But I'm looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to being out west. Well, I'm about 2 hours away, and I realized halfway through that I forgot my pillow, and I forgot my towel. So I'm stopping at the Big Blue because there was one on the way. I was gonna try to not do this. I want to stay away from like stores and stuff like that. It's more of like a, it's supposed to be an adventure. It's supposed to be kind of, let's disconnect from society, not let's go buy everything at Walmart and then sleep in a tent overnight and go back to Walmart. But I figured these two things were important enough. I'd like a towel, I'd like a pillow. Ooh, kayaks. Gotta do that next time. Got it all already. But I forgot that my wiper blades are broken. Mazda 6, 2017. 24 and 18. There's no rear. 24 and 18. The link's in my bio to cash at me some money for these.
That was fine because I had already had a date, Valentine's Day, for lunch. So she went out with another dude for lunch. He brought her flowers.
Is this like another state guy?
Yes.
So I'm almost here. It's about 5 minutes that way. Got myself some chips with dinner because I'm actually closer to civilization than I realized. But yeah, not a bad day. 5 or 6 hours driving. Tomorrow's going to be a lot longer. But I'm looking forward to my first night in, or out. So I got the one with the deck. That's what she was asking me on the phone, if I wanted one with a deck. I was like, what's a deck? I mean, I know what a deck is, but what does it mean for a campsite? It's probably pretty dark, but it's a deck. It's a literal deck, which is what she was. I was like, okay, sure, yeah, I'll put my tent on there. And I do have like a pad, so either way it won't be too hard to sleep on. But I'm trying to decide, would I rather sleep on wood or sleep on dirt? I feel like dirt would be more comfortable, but I might be... Am I wrong about that? I don't know, we'll see. Whoa. That's not good.